She looks like the party girl. I would say you're more relaxed.
It's the opposite.
Really? Ah. Hey bro, it's Coach Nav here in Vegas, baby. And today I want to talk about one of the most important concepts when it comes to attraction. Because this is what guys get wrong all the time when they're talking to really beautiful women. And it's giving them way too much validation, right? When you give a beautiful woman validation, what happens is she puts you in the fan zone, right? She doesn't put you in the attractive guy zone. She puts you in the kind of low value guy zone. And that's why she's not going to be attracted to you. So what you want to do is take the validation away from her, right? This is what attraction is, by the way. We call it the push. The reason we call it the push is because you're kind of playfully pushing her away and saying, you guys don't get along, right? That's the whole concept of it. It's actually not trying to win her over, but doing the opposite. This is, if I was going to summarize attraction, is doing the opposite of what every guy does, right? And that's where, taking away validation comes from. Because when you think about it, when an average guy is talking to a beautiful girl, what is he doing? He's trying to make her like him. And he's going to be giving her a lot of validation because he thinks that that's the way forward. And what do guys usually do? Over compliment. I've seen this, when I've coached clients in the past as well, when they're quite new to cold approaching, they keep complimenting the girl. Like in the middle of a conversation, let's say now we're talking about Vegas and what's the best nightclubs here. And then suddenly they go, oh, by the way, I really like your outfit. And then just like randomly throwing compliments out of nowhere. And just like, just throwing one compliment after another, hoping that she's going to like them. Then the other thing they do as well is they try not to kind of offend her, right? They're like overly polite. They're kind of talking to her like, she's their boss or something, right? And what happens is when, the guy does that, women can see that immediately. Women can see that he's not being himself because he wouldn't do that with his best friend. If you were talking to your best friend, you're not going to put a filter up of being overly polite, of, not trying to say something that might offend her or something that she might not like, right? You just be yourself with your best friend. And your best friend knows that you're teasing him, right? So when it comes to the approach and, having conversation with women, you want to do the same. You don't want to have a filter up. If you, for example, I don't know, like you see something here, like in the nose or something, there's like some eyelash or whatever. You could be like, oh, by the way, you have like an eyelash there, or you have something there, right? Or if I don't know, she looks like she's a waitress, right? There's a lot of waitresses in Vegas. If she looks like a waitress, be like, let me guess, you're a waitress. You don't need to be like, put it on a pedestal. Oh, let me guess, you're a model, right? That's what I'm talking about. And some other ways to take the validation away is joking around, right? Like this one is really good. When you do an approach and you go, oh yeah, I just had to say you got a really nice style. Then you push her away by saying you look like a cute flamingo, right? That's how you're taking the validation away from her. So in daytime, sometimes we will approach with a compliment, but a low-key compliment like you got a great style, or I like your shoes, or you got a great vibe, right? So it's a low-key, it's not like putting her on a pedestal. But after that, we don't do any more compliments on her looks, right? At that point, we go into teasing, challenging. I've done a video on challenging recently. And, if you want to watch that, check out the description. I'll put a link to it. Also, you can see a link to it at the end of the video. But you want to go into these type of moves, right? Instead of trying to make her like you, no. Try to not make her like you, right? That's what I would actually do. I would try not to make her like you. I would try to do something that will make her think, oh, you guys won't get along. Like an example is, oh yeah, no, it's not going to work between us. We're just so different, right? All right, see you later, bye. And I'll be like, no, I'm just joking. You come back in. The takeaway, the fake takeaway is really good. So if she goes, oh, I'm from Texas, you go, oh, it's finished between us. See you later, bye. And then you come back in. Excuse me. Hi. You guys have the best vibe I've seen today.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me guess. You're from, I would say, like Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a very European vibe.
Thank you.
From Poland?
No.
Huh?
It's more like Eastern Europe.
Oh, Eastern.
Yeah.
Like Albania?
No, closer.
Close to Albania?
No,
No?
Romania.
Oh, Romania. Oh, okay. So I have to run away. I'm from London. We have a lot of Romanians in London.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to London?
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
You should come visit. Yeah, and you're in Vegas to party hard.
Not that hard.
Huh? Really? She looks like the party girl. I would say you're more relaxed.
It's the opposite.
Really? Ah. So when she's sleeping, you're going out
I know.
partying hard. But the most important thing about this concept of taking validation away from it is the mindset. The mindset is you're going in there just to not make it work. I know it sounds funny because you're thinking, Nav, I want to get this girl on a date. She's a stunner and I want to, date her. But in the beginning, of course, you're making the move so she knows you're interested. But then you're doing the opposite. You're like, oh, I'm not actually interested anymore. And what's funny is a lot of guys tell me this as well. They're like, Nav, when she's, like an average looking girl or just above average and I'm kind of into her but not 100% into her, I do the best. But when I'm really into her and she's an absolute stunner, like my dream girl, suddenly I don't do well. Why is that? The reason that is because you're way too attached to the outcome, right? You want the outcome way too much and women can feel it. So you get stiff. You don't want to be, doing teasers anymore. You don't want to do something to fuck it up. You don't want to do the fake it takeaway because you might think, oh, if I do that, she might walk away. And your risk-taking ability goes down to the floor. Hence why she's not attracted to you anymore. And she's like, you know what? Nah, this guy is just like, he's leeching energy from me. I'm going to reject him. I'm going to walk away. So instead, you want to have the mindset of you're doing the approach, right? Just to learn the process. And of course, to push her away. Constantly, you want to be pushing her away. So in the beginning, what I would say is overdo it. Overdo this concept of not making her like you, right? To actually doing the opposite of whatever you want to do. Let's say, for example, she's beautiful, right? And you want to say, in the conversation, you want to say, oh, by the way, you're really cute. No, don't say that. Say, you look like trouble, right? And that's what I mean by doing the opposite. Now, if you want game-changing content just like this one, what I want you to do is smash that subscribe button. Hit it so hard that, that you push the fucking video away from you. And if you want me to coach you, everything I said in this video and much more on, the implementation of it, then what I want you to do is go to the description right now and send me a message on WhatsApp and we'll get in touch and we'll talk about how you can completely transform your dating life. All right, I'll see you next video, baby. Nav.